Hey everyone, Noah here with another Sports Day Tribune update. Today we're diving into the heartwarming world of WNBA rookie sensation Caitlin Clark and a recent viral moment that's got everyone talking. So, picture this. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's star guard, is at a team event called Fever for Change. It's all about raising money for women and girls through the Pacers and Fever Foundation. Good cause, right? But what happened next is what's really captured everyone's attention. Now, we've all seen athletes signing autographs before. Basketballs, jerseys, maybe even a random shoe if someone's feeling adventurous. But Caitlin Clark? She took it to a whole new level. A fan brought their 2-week-old baby to the event, and Clark didn't just coo over the little one. She went full-on baby whisperer mode. There's this adorable video making the rounds on social media, where you can see Clark holding this tiny baby in her arms. And let me tell you, she looks like a natural. But here's where it gets even better. She actually signed the baby's onesie. I mean, talk about starting them young, right? This kid's going to grow up with the coolest story to tell at parties. Oh, this old thing? Yeah, that's just Caitlin Clark's autograph from when I was 2 weeks old. No big deal. But jokes aside, it's moments like these that really show the impact these athletes have off the court. Clark's not just sinking three-pointers and racking up assists. She's connecting with fans in a really personal way. And let's be real, signing a baby's onesie? That's next-level fan interaction. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Noah, come on, it's just an autograph. But here's the thing, it's not just about the signature, it's about what it represents. This is a rookie who's already making waves in the league, taking the time to create a special moment for a fan and their newborn. That's the kind of thing that builds lifelong fans and really cements a player's place in a community. Speaking of Clark's impact, let's talk numbers for a second. We're halfway through the WNBA season, and Clark's been absolutely lighting it up. She's leading the Fever in both scoring and assists, averaging 17.1 points and 8.2 assists per game. Throw in 5.8 rebounds and 1.5 steals, and you've got yourself a stat line that would make any veteran proud, let alone a rookie. But it's not just Clark carrying the team. The Fever's got a solid core of players making noise this season. You've got Kelsey Mitchell averaging 16.9 points per game, Aaliyah Boston putting up 14.2 points and 8.7 rebounds, and Nalissa Smith contributing 11.6 points and 7.7 rebounds. This team's got talent spread across the roster, and they're starting to gel in a way that's got fans excited. Now, I know what you're thinking. Noah, those are great numbers, but what about the team's record? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Fever are currently sitting at 11-15, which puts them third in the Eastern Conference and 7th overall. Not too shabby for a team that started the season 1-8. They've really turned things around, going 10-7 in their last 17 games before the break. Speaking of the break, let's talk about that for a second. The WNBA just had a 3-week hiatus for the 2024 Paris Olympics, and it couldn't have come at a better time for Clark. She recently opened up about how helpful the break was for her as a rookie. "Oh yeah, I think it was very helpful just to reset," Clark said. "Coming in here, I didn't know my teammates very well, and you're just kind of tossed out on the court, trying to figure each other out. I think you can tell I'd gotten more comfortable over the last few games heading into the break, so I was kind of like, oh, I need the break." And you know what? I totally get it. Imagine being in her shoes. You're fresh out of college, thrust into the spotlight of professional basketball, and expected to perform at the highest level right off the bat. It's a lot of pressure. So having that time to step back, catch your breath, and refocus, that's invaluable. But here's the thing. Clark's not just using the break to rest. She's coming back re-energized and ready to make a push for the playoffs. The Fever are set to kick off the second half of their season tonight against the Phoenix Mercury, and you can bet Clark's going to come out swinging. This game against the Mercury is actually pretty interesting. It's the third and final meeting between these two teams this season, and so far, the Fever have had the Mercury's number. They've won both previous matchups, so you know Phoenix is going to be hungry for revenge. But with Clark and the rest of the Fever squad feeling refreshed after the break, it's anyone's game. Now, let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. The Fever's 11-15 record might not look spectacular on paper, but it's a massive improvement from where they started. And with half the season still to go, they're in a prime position to make a run for a playoff spot. Think about it. They've already shown they can hang with the best teams in the league. They've got a dynamic young star in Clark who's only getting better with each game. They've got a supporting cast that's starting to find their rhythm. And now they've had 3 weeks to rest, recover, and strategize. This second half of the season, it could be where the Fever really make their mark. And it all starts tonight against Phoenix. But let's bring it back to that viral moment with the baby for a second, because I think it's emblematic of something bigger happening with the Fever and with the WNBA as a whole. We're seeing these players not just as athletes, but as people. We're seeing their personalities, their interactions with fans, the way they carry themselves off the court. And Caitlin Clark? She's becoming the face of this new wave of WNBA stars. She's not just a scoring machine or an assist leader. She's someone who'll take the time to create a special moment for a fan and their newborn. She's someone who can talk candidly about the challenges of being a rookie and the importance of taking time to reset. That's the kind of player that fans connect with. That's the kind of player that draws new viewers to the sport. And ultimately, that's the kind of player that helps grow the game. So as we head into this second half of the WNBA season, keep an eye on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. They've got the talent, they've got the momentum, and now they've got a refreshed mindset coming out of the break. Tonight's game against Phoenix? It could be the start of something special. And who knows? Maybe years from now, we'll see that baby with the signed onesie suiting up for the Fever themselves. After all, with a start like that, how could they not fall in love with the game? This is Noah, signing off for Sports Day Tribune. Remember, whether it's on the court or off, it's the unexpected moments that make sports truly special. Keep watching, keep cheering, and we'll see you next time.